Here at the KSquare Group, we use FiveRings to help us generate leads for a couple of different sectors of our business. And we've really used them, leaned into them on the LinkedIn side in particular. And they've been a great help to us in generating meetings for us on our Salesforce practice, as well as a new product that we've developed for marketers. So FiveRings has really been a huge help to us in terms of generating leads and getting the pipeline filled with meetings. The promise was 10 meetings a month, and they've actually exceeded that. We're getting a lot of meetings on both our Salesforce practice side of the business, as well as our product side of the business. And we really attribute that to the work that the FiveRings team is doing for us on LinkedIn. One of the reasons we signed up with FiveRings was we had heard good things about FiveRings from a friend of ours, and he had said, we get a lot of business, we get a lot of meetings, and we've closed a lot of deals with the help of FiveRings. And so we took a chance and signed up with FiveRings, and we haven't been disappointed. The first month was a little bit slow, 4 or 5 meetings. And then after that, we've been getting more than 10 meetings a month. And the quality of the meetings is going up as we continue to work with FiveRings and get a little bit more precise about who we're targeting and what that message is. And so we've been really pleased. I would recommend FiveRings to my peers. And as a matter of fact, I have. I think they're a great partner. They really jump into the trenches with you, and they spent a lot of time trying to understand us, trying to understand who we are targeting as our customer. And then they layered in their own expertise on consumer behavior when it comes to who we're targeting. So they were able to bring a level of expertise beyond even what we were bringing to the table in terms of understanding the nuances of that customer. And then also a layer of expertise when it comes to the nuances of LinkedIn, which is kind of the space we're using them for. So they brought a lot of expertise and know-how to getting connections in LinkedIn and then turning those connections into meetings. So we've been really pleased with FiveRings and their help. We plan to continue to use them, and I've already begun to recommend them to people around me. If I was going to describe FiveRings in a couple of words, a couple that come to mind would be hungry and tenacious. They're just not satisfied with whatever the status quo is, whether we've been growing month after month, which we have. Wherever we're at, they're right there with me. They share my urgency for trying to really fill the pipeline and get a lot of great new customers in the door. So that's one of the things that has gotten me coming back and back to FiveRings, is just that feeling that they're with me and that my success is their success. It makes me feel good. And it really makes me want to invest in FiveRings, because I feel like they've got my back and they want my success.